Imagine the surprise if I revealed that one of the easiest and most powerful methods to regain leg strength doesn't involve a gym, isn't reliant on medication, but could very well begin with a spoon you hold in your hand. A recent study unveiled in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2023 has left the medical community in astonishment. Research revealed that a particular food, consumed at the optimal moment, could enable adults over 60 to start restoring leg muscle function in as few as 12 hours. Not after a month has passed, not even a week has passed, merely a single night. What was uncovered is that the consumption of this food in the evening triggers a remarkable series of biological processes, from elevating muscle protein synthesis and invigorating mitochondrial function, to rekindling neuromuscular signals that may have dimmed over the years. The outcome? Your leg strength begins to return more swiftly than anyone anticipated. There is no necessity for you to seek the services of a physical therapist. Massage therapy is not a necessity for you. Or perhaps acupuncture. One must grasp the intricacies of their own body and provide it with the appropriate support when it is most needed. What's even more astonishing is this. Many individuals, including numerous doctors, remain largely unaware of the vital link that exists between the nervous system, the muscles, and the body's internal clock. Throughout our lives, we have been led to believe that frail legs are merely an inevitable consequence of growing older, that it is perfectly ordinary. Yet, that conviction could very well be among the most significant misconceptions, usurping the autonomy of countless individuals aged 60 and above. Your muscles remain intact. They remain present. It's just that your mind hasn't been able to convey the message to them. The silence has lingered far too long. However, there is a silver lining. That signal can be activated once more. The neuromuscular system resembles a meticulously calibrated electrical grid. With a perfect ignition at the precise moment, all things fall back into place once more. In this video, I will reveal the specific food in question, explore its remarkable effectiveness, and delve into the changes that occur within your body a mere 12 hours after consumption. This transcends mere science or nutrition. It revolves around seizing control, restoring dignity, and maintaining vibrancy, even when society anticipates a deceleration with age. And if you've ever sensed that your strength is waning, perhaps your body has merely been biding its time, waiting for you to ignite the change. If you have been grappling with feeble legs, difficulties in maintaining a steady gait, or recurrent episodes of losing your balance, take note of this. One is never truly solitary. Every 3 seconds, a senior finds themselves in a hospital bed, the result of a fall linked to the gradual decline of muscle strength. In many instances, the underlying issue isn't a lack of strength in the arms or shoulders. It's all about the legs. The decline often takes root at the moment when the neuromuscular system begins its gradual disintegration. The disheartening reality: many individuals fail to see the warning signs until it is far too late. This condition is known by a specific medical term, sarcopenia, the gradual decline of muscle mass associated with aging. However, what many fail to understand is this: it doesn't occur merely as a result of aging. Your muscles cease to receive the essential sustenance required to maintain their strength. Upon reaching the age of 60, the body begins a gradual decline, shedding approximately 1–2% of its muscle mass annually. By the age of 70, one might find that nearly 40% of their leg strength has diminished, even if they perceive themselves to be in good health. The true peril lies in its silent nature. There is no suffering. There is no swelling present. There are no apparent signs. Then one day you find yourself unable to rise from a chair without the aid of your hands to push off. Or you overlook a step and are left feeling unsettled for what seems like an eternity. It is at that moment that fear begins to take hold. Your movements are reduced. Embrace the stillness of sitting more often. Unbeknownst to you, your legs are growing even weaker. It's a serene cycle, yet undeniably authentic. But what is it about the legs? Why not explore other regions of the body? Your leg muscles, particularly those in the thighs, calves, and hips, play a crucial role in maintaining your upright posture as you stand, walk, ascend stairs, or find your balance. As those muscles start to lose their strength, the simplest of daily actions can transform into challenges that carry risks. A seemingly innocuous fall can result in a fractured hip, confining one to bed for months, and triggering a series of health complications that prove difficult to remedy. At that moment, it transcends mere inconvenience. It transforms into a question of existence. And yet, There lies the irony. Many older adults remain unaware of the true reasons behind this occurrence. Calcium is prescribed to them. Vitamin D. It might be suggested that it's a concern related to bone health. Yet, the true concern extends beyond merely your bones. Your muscles are the focus. More precisely, it is the bond between your brain and your muscles, the neuromuscular connection that is gradually diminishing. One might perceive it merely as a fleeting frailty. Yet, in truth, your body is emitting a plea for assistance. Yet it seems that no one is paying attention. The silver lining? This process can be reversed. There's no necessity to step into a gym. A rigid diet is not a necessity. It is essential to grasp the intricacies of your neuromuscular system and provide it with the nourishment required to reignite its function. Your muscles remain intact. They seem to be lacking a connection. Envision your muscular system as a series of illuminated bulbs, each one contributing to the overall brilliance of the display. Should the wire be severed, the bulbs will plunge into darkness. However, this does not imply that the bulbs are defective. They remain present. Simply reconnect the circuit. It can all begin with something as uncomplicated as your dinner. Recent studies indicate that when older adults intake specific essential amino acids, particularly leucine during the evening, the body initiates the process of reconstructing those crucial neuromuscular connections. Leucine functions as a biological switch, triggering the mTOR pathway that initiates muscle protein synthesis. What could possibly be more astonishing? There is no necessity for medication, without the need for injections. Merely a single, well-known dish. One that frequently escapes attention. In the upcoming section, I will reveal the precise mechanisms through which your body reactivates this neuromuscular communication system. Discover how a single particular food could lead to a remarkable transformation in your well-being overnight. Should you find yourself awakening to the sensation that your legs have lost their former vitality, then what follows is intended for you. For years, we have been led to believe that muscle weakness is merely an inevitable consequence of growing older, that it is inescapable. However, that stands as one of the most significant misunderstandings in existence. The reality is that much of the muscle loss observed, particularly in the legs, is not a result of muscles simply wearing out. The disruption lies in the connection between your nervous system and your muscles. In other words, your body retains its capacity for movement. It simply isn't receiving the necessary signals to activate that potential. In youth, the nervous system dispatches countless signals each second, orchestrating every step you take, every motion as you sit, rise, or pivot to the side. However, following the age of 60, there is a gradual decline in the function of motor neurons. They convey signals with diminished strength, at a languid pace, and at times, not at all. Consequently, the muscle fibers in your legs cease to receive commands from the brain. Absence of signal equates to absence of motion. Without movement, the muscles start to atrophy. Without your intervention, that cycle will only continue to deteriorate. However, this is the crucial part you must pay attention to. Recent research indicates that these neuromuscular connections can be rebuilt in individuals over 70. Unlocking the potential lies in discovering how to reignite those pathways once more. This transformation is not solely achieved through exercise alone. The moment arrives when you provide the precise nutritional cue at the optimal biological juncture. Among the most potent switches in this process is leucine, an essential amino acid that your body utilizes to activate mTOR, the ultimate guide to constructing muscle protein. Consider leucine as the essential key that opens the gateway connecting your mind to your muscles. When consumed at the optimal moment, particularly in the evening, it possesses the remarkable ability to awaken dormant muscle regions and reignite the journey of building and sustaining strength. Moreover, all of this unfolds most effectively during the hours of your slumber. In the stillness of night, the innate mechanisms of your body spring into action, working diligently to restore and rejuvenate. Providing the appropriate protein-rich and leucine source before sleep allows for a gradual absorption throughout the night, nourishing your muscle fibers and activating your mitochondria, the energy powerhouses within your cells. In this period, your nervous system starts to recalibrate motor signals. When the appropriate nutrients are available, the neuromuscular circuits may begin to re-establish their connections. This process is referred to as restoring the signal chain. achieved not via exercise but through focused nutrition and meticulous timing. What's truly remarkable? It's quite straightforward. No unique equipment. Simplicity reigns supreme. The perfect nourishment, delivered precisely when needed. In the following section, I will unveil the food in question and explore its remarkable benefits, particularly regarding leg strength, walking, muscle preservation, and balance for individuals over the age of 60. The insights you are about to encounter may profoundly transform your perception of your body. For that power you believed had vanished, it could very well linger, poised for a resurgence. To fully understand the immense potential of this, allow me to recount a true tale for you. Once there was a 68-year-old woman named Helen. She had perpetually embraced an active lifestyle, adored tending to the garden, embarked on morning strolls. Once a week, I even found myself dancing. Yet, in under a year, circumstances shifted. She started to sense her legs becoming increasingly feeble. Increased weariness, increased challenge when rising from a chair. The stairs transformed into an obstacle. Then, one fateful day, a seemingly innocuous trip in the kitchen sent her tumbling to the floor, leaving her unable to rise again. That marked her moment of awakening. Medical professionals conducted a series of examinations, examined her bones, underwent blood work. Calcium and vitamin D have been prescribed, yet in truth, nothing truly transformed. It was only after she became a part of a small pilot study that she was invited to incorporate a single food abundant in lucineto into her evening routine, consuming it at the same hour each night. Following merely 3 nights, Helen noted that rising from bed in the morning had become a simpler task. After a week had passed, her gait began to feel more assured. After 3 weeks, she resumed her morning walks, free from that wobbly, uncertain sensation. Upon examining the data, researchers observed a notable increase in muscle protein synthesis, enhanced mitochondrial activity, and, crucially, an improvement in neuromuscular signaling, all stemming from a single, modest alteration to her evening meal. The revelation marked a significant turning point. Until that moment, numerous experts held the belief that the neuromuscular system was beyond restoration after reaching a certain age. That conviction has lost its validity. The body possesses the remarkable ability to rebuild strength. It simply requires to be activated in the correct manner. What about the switch? It does not originate from a clinic, or perhaps a tablet. The essence lies in the food you select to consume at the appropriate moment. The compelling and, quite frankly, controversial aspect of Helen's story lies in the astonishing speed at which her results emerged. Many physical therapy programs require several months to yield significant results. However, in this instance, individuals began to experience enhancements in merely a few days. This brings us to the pivotal inquiry. What type of nourishment possesses the ability to induce such a profound biological response in such a brief span of time? That is what has piqued the curiosity of so many individuals. How can something so simple not be classified as a drug, not a supplement to what months of structured exercise often cannot achieve? The solution is found in the interplay between leucine, the slow-digesting protein, and the rhythm of circadian timing. As these 3 elements converge, particularly in the twilight hours, your body embraces a profound state of rejuvenation. It's akin to connecting your phone when it hovers at a mere 1% battery life. The muscles are replenished precisely at the moment they require it the most. The nervous system undergoes a reset. The mitochondria rejuvenate their energy reserves. And all of this unfolds in the quiet embrace of your slumber. The key lies not merely in the ingredient, but in the timing as well. As darkness falls, your body instinctively shifts into a state of rejuvenation. By providing the appropriate nutrients within this critical time frame, one can witness a recovery rate that surpasses all expectations. It resembles the process of constructing a home. Perhaps you might consider attempting it amidst the day's tumult, or during the night, when all is serene, tranquil, and purposeful. Thus, a singular question lingers in the air. What is that dish? What makes it particularly effective for seniors facing challenges such as leg weakness, muscle loss, or difficulties with balance during walking? Prepare to uncover the truth. Chances are it has been quietly residing in your fridge all along. This food offers more than just a wealth of leucine. It features a unique type of slow-digesting protein, one that ensures a continuous supply of amino acids nourishes your muscles throughout the night as you rest. Consuming it at the precise moment, particularly in the evening prior to sleep, activates a comprehensive recovery mechanism that many individuals over the age of 60 have inadvertently deactivated. The dish in question is simply Greek yogurt. Herein lies the reason for its remarkable efficacy. In contrast to conventional yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a straining process that eliminates surplus water, resulting in a protein content that is almost twice as high. A standard 6-ounce, 170-gram serving provides approximately 15-20 grams of premium protein, featuring 1.52 grams of leucine, sufficient to trigger the mTOR pathway, the biological mechanism that propels muscle protein synthesis, as highlighted by studies from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic. However, it's not solely the quantity of protein that holds significance. The variety also plays a crucial role. Greek yogurt boasts a wealth of casein, a protein that digests slowly. In contrast to whey or other rapidly absorbing proteins, casein delivers amino acids in a slow and steady manner, unfolding over a span of 6 to 8 hours. When taken in the evening, casein operates during the night to support muscle recovery precisely when your body is ready to restore itself. This is the moment when your body undergoes its most profound healing, particularly as the years advance. As you drift into slumber, your nervous system undergoes a profound reset. The mitochondria, those minuscule powerhouses nestled within your muscle cells, spring into action with fervor. The link between motor neurons and muscle fibers may be reignited, provided the appropriate fuel is present. Greek yogurt provides precisely that. It also encompasses calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, essential not only for the integrity of bones, but also for the intricate processes of neuromuscular signaling. Additionally, it is rich in probiotics that aid in digestion, diminish inflammation, and enhance nutrient absorption, all of which contribute to muscle strength. What about another benefit? Greek yogurt boasts a low glycemic index, rendering it a suitable choice for individuals managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Widespread apprehension following the age of 60. What truly distinguishes this food is the scientific evidence that supports it. During a 6-week study conducted at the University of Texas, older adults received guidance to consume a single serving of plain Greek yogurt each night prior to retiring for the evening. The outcomes? 91% of participants demonstrated a notable enhancement in physical function, particularly in leg strength, all without engaging in any supplementary exercise. Enhancements encompass the ability to rise from a chair with greater ease, ascend stairs with reduced effort, and maintain improved balance while walking. Numerous individuals reported a sense of increased stability after merely a handful of nights. That is no mere coincidence. Such is the outcome when you provide the perfect blend of leucine, casein, and essential micronutrients at the exact biological moment your body transitions into recovery mode. Exercise without the need for a gym. No elaborate tools. A single serving of unadorned Greek yogurt, dined upon in the hours of 7 to 9 p.m. each evening. Certainly, there exists a disparity among Greek yogurts. Select one that is devoid of sweetness, devoid of synthetic flavors, rich and creamy. To enhance your body's absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as D and K2, consider incorporating a handful of berries, a spoonful of walnuts, or perhaps some avocado if it suits your taste. However, avoid the extra sugar and processed granola. At this moment, you may find yourself pondering, is it possible for a single food to create such a significant impact? And thus, the answer reveals itself. Indeed, provided it's the appropriate nourishment, consumed at the appropriate moment. With a keen awareness of your body's true requirements, what stands out the most? Greek yogurt is readily available. Inexpensive, incorporating it into your nightly recovery ritual may lead you to observe remarkable transformations. Within a matter of days, your leg strength remains intact. It has merely been in a state of slumber. At times, a single perfectly timed decision is all that is needed to reignite the spark. One thing you must keep in mind: your leg strength remains intact. There has been an unmistakable stillness. Now is the time to awaken your body to what you believed was forever forgotten, through a single, unassuming gesture, providing the appropriate nourishment at the precise moment. A solitary cup of plain Greek yogurt may appear trivial. Yet it may serve as the initial stride in a profound odyssey of healing. Not due to its enchanting solution, yet it provides your body with precisely what it genuinely requires: leucine, calcium, vitamin D, and a handful of tranquil hours of slumber to restore what had been severed. Beyond the age of 60, simplicity becomes paramount. What you require are straightforward yet impactful approaches. Regaining leg strength can begin outside the confines of a gym. At times, it begins amidst the gathering of family around the dinner table. There is no need for you to gradually diminish as the years pass. Inadequacy does not define your fate. It is merely the consequence of disregarding the signals for an extended period. Yet, this is where the beauty lies. At times, a singular steady action, such as a modest evening meal served at the appropriate hour, can initiate the healing of the dialogue between your nerves and muscles. And then, subtle shifts start to unfold. Your steps are a touch more assured. You stand up from your chair, effortlessly finding your footing. Your legs begin to regain their strength. They certainly aren't the same as they were at 20, yet resilient enough to stride forward with assurance, empowered to reclaim mastery over your body once more. Recall the moment you paused at a stairstep, the moment you exhaled softly, a prelude to rising from the comfort of your bed. Perhaps you believed that was the passage of time. Perhaps, just perhaps, it was your body yearning for the proper nourishment. What about today? A decision lies before you. Should you find yourself at this point, well done. You've embarked on a journey that many of your peers have yet to consider. You've discovered that healing can begin without suffering. It may begin with comprehension. It is now the moment to transform understanding into tangible steps. Simply give it a go for a week. Enjoy one serving of plain Greek yogurt in the evening. Each evening, do not anticipate miraculous changes in the blink of an eye. However, do take heed. Pay attention to even the tiniest shifts. Increased assurance with every stride. Greater power as you ascend. A sensation of buoyancy within your being. And if you sense a change, best to keep it to yourself. Pass this along to someone dear to your heart. A person whose legs seem to grow a touch weaker with each passing day, and remains unaware of the reason. A single, small adjustment, when practiced with consistency, can achieve far more than merely regaining strength. It has the power to reclaim autonomy and dignity. There is no need for you to flee. One must simply continue to walk with a steady and liberated spirit. And if that journey starts with just 1 cup of yogurt, allow it to serve as the emblem of your empowerment. This does not constitute advice. This serves as a gentle reminder. Your strength was never lost. It has merely been biding its time, anticipating the moment you would turn the key. We appreciate your presence with us throughout the entirety of this video. We trust that the insights we've offered today may contribute in a modest yet significant way to your pursuit of improved health and more resilient legs. Join us in the next video as we delve deeper into the straightforward decisions that can profoundly change your life.